Welcome to the Badass Babe Manifest podcast. The vibe here is how to manifest in a simple and fun way, implementing my abundance DNA method without the bullshit, overcomplicated hacks or fluff. I'm your host, Kelly Pender, your spiritual manifestation coach, and together we're going to uncover your unique abundance frequency, step into who the fuck you are unapologetically, and remove the limitation caps as well as playing it small to open yourself the F up to the unlimited abundance, success, and money to easily flow into your life and or business. Let's manifest that shit. Hello, my love. Welcome back to another episode of the Badass Babe Manifest podcast. This episode is a huge energetic permission slip to allow you to feel and become successful now, regardless of what is happening going on externally in your current circumstances. All right. So this is going to be a huge perspective shift on how you can activate the energetic encoding of success within you now, right here and now, right fucking now. Not tomorrow, not next year, not 10 years from now, I'll be successful. We're going to allow you to feel successful right effing now. And so before we dive in, I have a client celebration that I'm super excited to share. My client, Erica, who has been in MTSU for a little over 2 weeks, she was like, Kelly, I have been wanting to raise my prices, increase my prices for over a year now. And she was like, the work that we're doing in here allowed me to just be like, fuck it. She was like, I had this huge just click of a switch inside that allowed me to say, now is the time. I'm not waiting. I'm not going to people please anymore. I'm not going to think that if I increase my prices, I'm going to lose my clients. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm letting all of these stories and meanings go that we uncovered. And she increased her prices. Every single one of her clients was like, great, that sounds perfect. And she even had a new client who said, this is amazing. I want to work with you so badly. I will pay you whatever you want. Like, fuck yes. Thank you, universe. More, please. And she's so cute. She was like, I've been listening to that sleep hypnosis you have inside MTSU every single night now for the past 2+ weeks. And she goes, I don't know what you're doing, but something's happening in my brain. And what's so cool is that, yes, you can reprogram your subconscious mind in your sleep. Yes, we implement tools and techniques that aren't taught in the manifestation world commonly, like neural energetic encoding, which allows you to break free permanently from root money blocks so you can move forward in your life or in your business, really allowing yourself to receive the money, the abundance that you know that your soul came here to live. And I just wanted to share what she said in the Facebook group recently that we all have together. She said, thank you. I am so glad that I'm a part of this. I see the effort and dedication that you put into this program. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing all of your knowledge and support. Yes, this is it. This is what we get to do together. And if you've been feeling the pull to join us inside Manifest That Shit University, which is my hybrid of a course that you have lifetime access to, as well as the science-backed techniques inside there for life, and a group coaching mastermind, you can DM me on Instagram, MTSU, and I will send you all the details to join us, or we can book an abundance frequency audit call to see how I can best support you. And I'll also be popping that link in the show notes. All right, let's dive into this episode. So if you've been feeling like you're seeking, chasing, looking for, trying to achieve success, what we have been doing is looking outside of us to dictate or determine if we are successful or not, if we are ever going to be successful or not, if we are capable of becoming successful or not. Everything that we have learned up until now around the word success has been programmed and conditioned within us. What I mean by that is we were taught to look outside of ourselves, to look at our external circumstances, our current situation, to dictate or determine if we are successful or not. This is what we were taught. All right. And so we have this backwards, and this is the exact energy of logic, Newtonian physics, A plus B equals C. If you're new here, welcome. If you've heard me talk about this, it's because this is so important. And this is where a lot of us get kind of hung up Because we have been operating out of Newtonian physics logic for most of our lives, when we begin to shift out of logic, shift out of the old way of doing things, AKA, you need to do this, you need to go here, you need to make this happen, and then you will be successful. That's all Newtonian physics. That's what it is. It's societal programming of how we are meant to operate our lives and run our businesses in a way that determines or dictates success. And so many of you here, I know you're listening to this podcast and coming into my world because you're like, I desire to do things my way. This doesn't feel good for me. This feels like pressure. This feels like force. This feels like trying. This feels unaligned. This is not how my soul came here to be, to operate. This is not my definition of success, and it never was. It's just what I have been taught and what I have been shown. All right. And so we truly, truly have this backwards. And so this is what I want to highlight today. Many of you have been seeking success. I am desiring to become successful. And if you have been seeking and wanting to become successful based off of external circumstances, you're going to be seeking, searching, waiting for a very long time. Is it possible? Sure, as fuck it is. But it may take a long time, even though time doesn't exist in the quantum, because you're doing things a certain way to achieve success. And what that's doing is that's separating you from the success that's innate to you. It's separating you from the abundance that's innate to you. It's separating you from the money that's innate to you, that your soul came here to have, to hold, and to enjoy. And so we have this backwards because we're seeking success from the external outside of us instead of allowing ourselves to feel success now. And when I say we have this backwards, what I mean by that is being like, okay, once my business gets to this point, gets to this income goal, gets to this sales goal, then I'll be successful. Then I'll be happy. Once my career gets to this point, once I achieve this, once I get this raise, once I get this promotion, then I'll feel good. Then I'll feel accepted. Then I'll feel validated. Then I'll feel worthy. Then I'll feel enough. Then I'll feel successful, right? And so what we are doing is we're waiting for the thing to make us feel the way that we desire to feel. It was never about the thing. It was never about the external circumstances. You can feel success now, regardless of what's going on in your external reality. We have just been taught otherwise. We've been shown otherwise. And so what we are doing is we are unlearning everything that we have been taught up until now. And this is why it can feel like, oh, I'm being pulled in this direction. I know I'm meant for more. I know I'm meant to create success for myself in a way that feels really true, authentic, and aligned for me. But then I feel myself being pulled back to the old way of being, the old way of doing things, because this is how everyone else is doing it. This is what I was told I need to do in order to be successful, abundant, wealthy, prosperous, etc., etc. Right? What if you allowed yourself to go of the path of the unknown? Because what's happening is you're being pulled in a specific direction of creating a new paradigm for yourself, running your business in a way that feels really fucking aligned and truthful and authentic for you. You're being pulled in that direction, and you're actually being shown the how. You're being shown the soul aligned action steps. What's happening is you're either allowing yourself to act on them, and then we get a little scared, we get a little fearful, we energetically unplug, and we step back and go to the old way of being and doing things. Or you're receiving the how, the soul-aligned action step, and you're not allowing yourself to act on it, right? You're not allowing yourself to go there because it's unfamiliar and unknown to you. And so what if I told you that you had an energetic encoding of success within you now? That you have an energetic encoding of abundance within you now? And what we're doing is we're either activating that success energetic encoding, or we are pulling the plug and deactivating our success energetic encoding. And I don't know if you're familiar with your human design, but I'm a projector and I tend to attract a lot of projectors. And so as a projector in human design, your innate alignment theme is success. And so no matter what you are in human design, I truly believe that all of us were born with energetic success codes, all right? So for projectors, this is something that we are unlearning, deconditioning, and for all of us. But like I said, you're either activating or you're deactivating those energetic success codes within you. And so you get to ask yourself, what am I choosing to believe that success actually means? What is my definition of success? I want you to ask yourself, what does success actually mean to you? Not what your parents taught you what success means, not what your teacher taught you, not what your boss taught you, not what your partner taught you, your friends, your siblings. I want you to ask yourself, what does success mean to you? What is my version of success? You can place your hands over your heart and ask yourself this. What is my definition and version of success? What allows me to feel successful? I really want you to ask yourself that, reflect on that. You can journal on this however you receive from your higher self in quantum. You may hear, see, feel, know. What allows me to feel successful? Okay. And I'm going to share with you so that I can give you a new version of success. For me, I feel successful when I am allowing myself to be fully 100% unapologetically, authentically me. That's when I am connected to source. That's when I'm allowing myself to channel. That's when I am speaking what I am hearing, what's coming through me without questioning it, without doubting myself, without shaming myself, without telling myself that I'm wrong, that maybe I shouldn't have said that maybe this shouldn't have been whatever. When I'm not shitting all over myself is when I feel so fucking successful. All right? Because I'm allowing myself to be truly me. And that's when I'm plugged into source. And that's where my power lies. And from there, I make moves from the quantum. From there, I make moves from my future self. From there, I allow myself to act on the how, the soul aligned action steps, the guidance that's coming through to me, even though it may not make sense logically. But we're not operating out of logic, out of Newtonian physics anymore. We're allowing ourselves to make moves from the quantum, right? From quantum physics, which is where our manifestations are created in the first place. All right, so I want you to ask yourself what allows you to feel successful. Create your own definition of success. And then this is something you can decide to commit to. You can decide to commit to, am I going to continue seeking, looking outside of myself to dictate or determine if I am successful or not? No, I'm no longer going to look outside of myself. I'm going to believe that I am successful, that I feel the energetic encoding of success now, here and fucking now, which makes me feel proud, which makes me feel confident, which makes me feel certain, which makes me feel joyful. Whatever it is, those emotional connections to the energetic encoding of success, when you feel that is when you become it. When you become it, when you become those emotions associated with the feeling of success is how you embody it. That's what embodiment means. You're embodying the emotions associated with the feeling, and that's how you pull in new thought forms and new beliefs, right? It all starts with you. So, can you believe, feel, know that you are successful regardless of what's going on outside of you? Because the moment that you decide to commit to that and feel really fucking strong and solid in that is when your external reality will begin to shift. This is what I was saying in the beginning when I said we had it backwards. We were waiting for the external to happen for then us internally to feel successful, to feel whole, to feel complete, to feel safe, to feel confident, to feel certain, to feel worthy, to feel enough. And if we continue to keep living and operating that way, out of Newtonian physics, out of logic, waiting for the thing to come into our external reality, it's not going to fucking feel good. We're going to be seeking, searching, waiting for quite possibly a very, very long time, quite possibly a fucking lifetime. And you didn't come here, your soul didn't come here to wait to feel happy, to wait to feel successful, to wait to feel abundant, to wait to feel joyful, to wait to feel loved. You came here to feel all those fucking feelings now. And the moment that you decide to feel them now, in the here and now, that energetic frequency is only going to be compounded tomorrow, next week, next year, right? The only moment that matters is here and fucking now. So if next year, 6 months from now, your goal is to be like successful as fuck in your business, your life, your career, feel it fucking now. Let's not wait 6 months to feel successful. Let's not wait a year to feel abundant. Let's not wait 5 years to feel wealthy, prosperous. Let's feel it fucking now. It's a feeling. It's an emotional state. It's a frequency. It's not a mental concept. We just have been taught that it's a mental concept from Newtonian physics, from the energy of logic. That's why you feel separate from it. That's why it feels like you need to do this, you need to do more, you need to work harder in order to become more successful. Again, we had this all backwards. You can feel that frequency, those emotions now, in the here and now. That's the energetic frequency that's going to compound. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I've seen it time and time and time again. The moment you decide to feel success now, really fucking feel it without lying to yourself, of course. I want you to really fucking feel it. Feel it emotionally, feel it in your being, feel it in your heart space, feel it in your cells, feel it within you, feel it all around you. What does it fucking feel like? You did it. You've done it. You are successful now. Your manifestations, your desires, they have happened. It is here. Do you feel proud? Do you feel confident? Do you feel certain? Do you feel like I am so fucking worthy? I am enough. Of course I did it. Of course it's happening for me. Of course it happened. How do you fucking feel? The moment that you feel that frequency is how you receive the soul aligned action, the guidance from the quantum to bring your manifestations into the here and now. That's how they then come in. It was never the other way around. All right. And here's an energetic permission slip that you get to ask yourself. I asked this to one of my MTSU students recently. I said, are you allowing yourself to feel successful now? Are you truly allowing yourself to feel successful now? Or have you been waiting for the thing to come in, the sales, the certain income in your business to feel the success? Because that's what most of us have been doing. Because that's what's known to us. That's what's been taught to us. That's what we are conditioned to believe. Okay? So when you see that is when you can unlearn, decondition, and ask yourself, can I allow myself to feel successful now? Can I allow myself to feel successful now? And if you are like, honestly, Kelly, no. Okay, let me rephrase that. Is it possible for you to feel successful now? Is it a possibility? I mean, sure, anything's possible. All right, that's all I need. All I need is for you to say, yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's a possibility. Okay, perfect. That's all we need to begin to shift, to begin to deprogram, to begin to unlearn, to begin to decondition, to allow yourself to shift out of old lack neural pathways and to allow yourself to shift out of Newtonian physics and into the quantum, which is where your manifestations are created, where you can access them 10 times more quickly. Can you allow yourself to feel successful now? Is it possible for you to feel the frequency of success now? Yeah, it's a possibility. All right, that's all I fucking need. That's all we need to begin to have that energetic momentum to propel you forward. That's all we fucking need is for you to feel, claim to me, to the universe, to whoever, to yourself, that it's a possibility. From there, everything will begin to shift and change. This is your energetic permission slip to allow yourself to become success now. We're no longer waiting, and you get to fucking have it. All right. This was huge for me. And this is a lot of the work we do inside MTSU, because so many of us don't realize that we were the ones who haven't been allowing ourselves to feel successful. We haven't been allowing ourselves to receive more abundance, receive more money, because of stories, beliefs, habits, patterns that we had tied and associated to them, with them. Right? No one else is going to make this decision for you. It's up to you ultimately to decide. I get to allow myself. I get to allow myself. I get to feel successful now. That feels so good. Of course, I cannot wait to hear what comes your way after tuning into this energetic permission slip and allowing yourself to have these shifts. And tonight we go live inside my free 3-day challenge called F Logic. Let's quantum manifest. And if you can't make it live, no worries. You're going to get instant access to the replay, lifetime access. What we're doing is we're going to shift out of what is known, how you were conditioned to receive. Remove logic limitation caps and uncover your unique abundance frequency to unlock unlimited resources and money that you didn't even know existed to manifest 10 times more quickly. You can DM me on Instagram, FLogic, and I'll send you the details to join us, or you can head to the link in the show notes. So what you will learn inside the challenge, day 1, you're going to understand the areas in your life or business that you're operating out of logic so you can remove those limitation caps and access unlimited abundance. Day 2, you're going to know exactly what your unique abundance frequency is so you can become the frequency of your manifestations to bring them in 10 times more quickly. Day 3, you're going to learn the exact frequency money responds to where you're no longer trying to become an energetic match so you can expand your abundant AF successful life and business. This is going to be so fun, so magical. I cannot wait to teach you all of these energetic codes, everything that's coming through to allow you to break free from logic that is massively capping you off from the abundance, wealth, prosperity, love, magic, joy, all of the unlimited fucking possibilities, potential that's available to you. We're going to crack yourself the F open to it. So again, you can DM me on Instagram, FLogic. I'll send you the details. We're going live for day 1 tonight, or you can catch up on the replay or head to the link in the show notes. All right, my love, I cannot wait to see you inside this challenge. It's going to be epic, and I'll see you in the next episode. That was so much freaking fun. If you love this episode as much as I did, please take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram at @the_badassbabe so I can share and celebrate you. And I have a special gratitude gift for you. If you're feeling called, please give us a 5-star rating and write your review on Apple Podcasts. Take a screenshot, submit it. Let me know and I'll send you instant access to my Fuck Yes Money hypnosis as a thank you, and I'll see you in the next episode.